Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. The PEPT, that's Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, has been ongoing for a while now, and of course, it will continue again on Tuesday. Of course, on Monday is a public holiday, but some things happened in the courtroom that many Nigerians are wondering what's really going on. INEC has been in the picture, in fact, has been in the center stage of it all, and some ad hoc staff were called upon, and in a moment, we're going to find out what this they said that is making Nigerians to react. We're going to give you full details on that, and of course, you take your stand on which of them you would follow. Before we go into the news, proper kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You say bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, very quickly, two ad hoc staff members of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) denied participating in the alleged manipulation of results of the 2023 presidential election. The INEC ad hoc staff members, that's Ayuba and Sadiya Haruna, testified before the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPT) sitting in Abuja as witnesses in the petition of the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, filed to challenge the outcome of the presidential election. While Ayuba gave his evidence as the 17th petitioner's witness, Haruna testified as the 18th witness. Led in evidence by the lead counsel for the petitioners, Chief Chris Uche, Senior Advocate of Nigeria (SAN), the duo, who were subpoenaed to appear as witnesses, adopted written statements they deposed on oath before the court. The PW-17, that's witness 17, Ayuba, told the court that she served as a presiding officer in Garki, Abuja, during the presidential election that held on February 25th, 2023. She told the court that the electoral process went smoothly until it got to the time that she wanted to upload the result of the election to INEC's RF portal using the bimodal voter accreditation system known as BVAS device. According to the witness, every effort she made to electronically transmit the result, as she was trained to do so by the commission, failed. The INEC ad hoc staff, who is a former Youth Corps member, said her inability to upload the result from her polling unit to the result viewing portal made her to be unhappy. After sorting out the ballot, I announced results to everybody's hearing and diligently entered the scores to Form EC8A and handed the original to the ward collation officer. Party agent present equally signed the result sheet. I'm quoting her word for word, said, I, however, had problems of transmitting the result from BVAS machine to RF. There was a form that I filled at the ward center where I stated that I was not happy at my inability to transmit the result. I could not log into INEC portal. If I had logged into the system and posted the result, perhaps it could have pending status so that when network is restored, it would upload, she added under cross-examination. Asked if she was bribed to rig the election, the witness said she was neither induced nor influenced by any politician before or during the election. In her own testimony, the witness 18, that's Haruna, told the court that she served as presiding officer at the city center by Green Garden FCT Abuja, all in Abuja, of course. She told the court that the BVAS device malfunctioned at her polling unit and thus made it impossible for her to transmit the result of the election from her polling unit. The witness told the court that the result she entered manually at her polling unit was what she took to the ward collation center, with agents of political parties monitoring the entire process. Haruna says she had, after the BVAS device failed, she activated the offline transmission process but could not ascertain if the result she snapped for the device eventually uploaded or not. She told the court that she was not in a position to know what made INEC BVAS machine malfunctioned, saying she was only instructed on how to use the machine. The witness equally told the court that she was not induced to read the result of the presidential election. Meanwhile, all the respondents, INEC, President Bola Tinubu, Vice President Kashim Shettima, and the All Progressive Congress (APC) opposed the admissibility of the statements of the witnesses, saying they would adduce reasons behind their objections in their final written address. The Justice Haruna Samani-led five-member panel adjourned further, of course, the hearing on the petition till Tuesday. Please keep a day with us on that. Atiku, who came second in the presidential poll, is among other reliefs, praying the court to declare that he was the valid winner of the presidential contest, even as he applied for the withdrawal of the certificate of return that was issued to President Tinubu by INEC. Of course, this is getting a lot of reaction. I don't know the angle with which the legal team of Atiku. Remember, there are two. The first person is Peter Obi, using Labour Party, and the second person is Atiku, using a PDP. But both of them are actually contesting for the same purpose: annul the result and return the certificate of take away the certificate of return from Bola Tinubu and give it to each of them. Okay, but I don't know where the legal team of Atiku Abubakar is coming from, because listening to them, it sounds as if, okay, truly there was glitches, and for whatever reasons they could not upload. But if you check our playlist, you get to hear when Peter became with a software engineer and an architect who said that though he didn't work with Amazon, but he knows the software that was used, and that software is being used by top companies of the world, and it has never fact. He said it has foolproof as a 99.99% of success rate, because others have been using it. So it's actually a wonder. While during presidential election to be particular, he started having glitches. Now, with that statement and testimony made by Labour Party witness, and this statement made by Atiku's witness, saying that though they wanted to upload, they desired to upload, but they were never induced or bribed to rig the election. They actually wanted to upload, but for whatever reasons they couldn't, simply because even in the RF they wanted to upload offline. It still didn't work, which means there could have been some issues behind time, because according to them, so they were properly trained for that, and they felt bad because they were not able to upload online real time. Don't forget that this INEC staff, ad hoc staff, are also Nigerians. Okay, so whatever it is, they need to also look at the future also in perspective. So, but in all of this, I noticed that they only objected that the APC, the INEC, and Bola Tinubu Shettima's legal team only objected the admissibility of the oath. But in all the cross-examination, I don't think they had much to cross-examine. Now it's up to you to decide. What do you make of the confectionery statement made by ad hoc staff of INEC, saying they were neither induced to rig the election whatsoever? Let's interact. Have